The case we're going to present is about functional food, in particular functional yogurts. Functional yogurts is a concept which appeared recently, and they contain some strains of bacteria, special strains of bacteria that contain health claims. And therefore, these yogurts are claimed to give some health benefits. People who care about their health, they are willing to pay more for this functional food. We'll be outlining the business model for the functional yogurts. We will be explaining the 4P concept and how this concept can apply to this case. We will be explaining the concept of a 360 degrees IP strategy, and finally developing a 360-degree objectives matrix for this case.
I'm going to present the business model for this case study. So as Tomo explained, functional yogurts are already on the market. You can go to the store, buy a yogurt which has some claimed health benefits, and it's usually at a higher price compared to normal yogurts. So basically this case study is about taking it to the next level, where you can get individualized yogurts based on some health parameters that are measured by fitness wear, and you will get your yogurt delivered to your fitness center. So basically we're providing an extra benefit for the customer, and thereby we will be taking a higher premium price. So this is basically an overview of the business model and how it's seen from the resource perspective, market perspective. Who our partners will be, of course, fitness center. We're going to use their infrastructure to deliver these yogurts, so they'll be fresh when the customers come to pick them up. We will also be cooperating with people who are measuring the fitness of our customers. The core competence of the company now is, of course, the yogurt production, the yogurt strain, which is written here, and then we will collect the data, process this data, and find, maybe add some more additives, add some different strains, which could provide health benefits such as restitution, increased energy, libido, whatever. The unique selling position, as mentioned, is it's tailor-made. This is a yogurt for you. It's especially for you. It's not one of 12, it's your yogurt. And that, of course, is going to help these fitness freaks optimize their well-being. And that's basically the target group. Yeah, so thank you.
Thank you, Hein. The company has usually needed to have a competitive differentiation in the market, and one of the strategies to develop a competitive differentiation is 4P strategy. And the 4P, the concept of a 4P strategy includes 4 parts. It is unique selling proposition, and unique communication position, and IP protection, and the premium price. And I will illustrate the 4P concept from in details, and it begins from the unique selling proposition. As my colleague introduced, the unique selling proposition the company needs to have a unique selling proposition, and the unique selling proposition must be communicated to the consumers in a proper and comprehensive way to the consumers. And and the unique selling proposition and unique communication position must be protected by IP rights. And when the company has when the company's unique selling proposition and unique communication positions are protected by IP rights, and they can have the exclusivity in the marketplace, and then they can make sure a premium price. And as to the case study, and my colleagues Timo and Henrik introduced that the company in this case study has two unique selling propositions. One is the products. Yeah, they have tailor-made functional yogurt supporting the customer's health and fitness targets, and then they have their special services. That is, they collect data from the customers, and so that they can maintain customized deliver and of the products, so that it is easy available to the consumers, and this can save the time of the consumers. So, and in order to introduce the unique selling propositions to the consumers, the company can have the recommended communication methods. For example, they can design supportive shape of their the package of the product, because it is aimed to improve the healthy and fitness of the consumers, and they can stress the tailor-made product characters on the package, and of course the company needed to work collaboratively with the partners, the fitness club, the logistic companies, and fitness club, they collect data from the fitness club, and they make sure that the product is good by have a efficient logistic company. And according to the 4P concept, the two uniqueness must be protected by the IP rights. So in this regard, the company can file patent for their design. Because they have a special design for the package. So, and the design of the package can be protected by design rights, and they can provide. They also can protect the data they collected, and of course trademarks for the products, and know-how. So and we believe if the company have the exclusive IP rights over the US selling proposition and US communication positions, they can have a premium price. Thank you.
So now I'm introducing the 360 degrees IP strategy, which is an IP temporal perspective focused on customer. We are used to IP, and with this tool, we will use IP to provide exclusivity, to provide legal enforcement, and to provide sustainability to the competitive advantage of our business. It's temporal. So at first, we are in the present situation, and the key message here is to make sure we have freedom of action. So it's freedom to operate, but it's also in terms of distribution, in terms of complementors. Are we free to contact the business? We have also a backward looking, and we look at the past, and we check what we did in the past in terms of research development also, and have we exclusified and protect our technology, for example. So this part here is how to suppress the competition to provide similar resources to our customer, and also to provide some feed-through in terms of freedom of action. Then we move to the future, and in the future we want to design our specific business for this, for our case, and providing the IP that can protect this business against the entrance from the market of the competition. And there is a theme which unify of this is the way, in terms of continuity, is the way we communicate our unique selling proposition to the customer. We can move to the next slide. There is a tool which is associated to this 360 IP strategy, is the 360 objective matrix, for which we can go into more detail. There is one part is more about resource perspective and cost impact, and the other part is competition positioning and business model realization. And this concern our present and our past situation. We have to make sure that we can conduct the business, and we have to make sure that our resource has been or are exclusified. In the future, we have to prohibit the competitors to enter and to get shares compared to our business proposition. And the continuity action is to make our customer buy our unique selling proposition and our products. And we have to communicate it about this.
Now you know everything about this matrix, and we will try that it's temporal, and we will try to apply it to our specific case. And you still have the 4 boxes with the present, the past, the future, and the continuity. And so for the present, the first thing that you have to do is to control the risk with regard to third-party IP rights to avoid infringement. So you have to secure your freedom of action. Perhaps you have to negotiate some license contract to secure that fact. In the past, you have also to check what are your skills, your competencies, what are your resources, and you have to create patent protection in relation to the specific customer benefit that you identified before. You have also to avoid limitation in your logistic process. It could be patenting some invention, but also securing exclusive partnership with suppliers, for example. So this is the past, but you have also to think about future, and you have also to anticipate the future product, customize your world, future logistic solution. So you have also to build a kind of fence around your innovation in order to block the competitors. So this is for future. And for continuity, you have to use everything you have in the present, past, and future in order to communicate to the consumer that you will give him a unique selling proposition.